you very much, Anne. So, beyond borders, transcending boundaries. That's all what we are doing today. So, let's just check our mind as to how much do we know about our world? How much are we fully present in the various areas which connects us all? So there are many areas which connects us. It's music and dance, which always connects our heart together. It's like the beautiful pearls of the necklace that we always connect to. Then sports is one such area where we are all so glued to each other. What's happening across the nations, and now Olympics is fast arriving. And then definitely a lot of attractions. It may be any tourist attractions that we look forward to. So are you all ready, my dear friends, to connect with your mind, brains, and go back to your childhood days and to see what's coming up in the quiz next? So yeah, thank you. Let's go on to the first slide. I request you all to have a look on the question and put your answers on the chat window as we give 30 seconds for each question. And whatever comes to your mind, just go with your first thought and put every answer on your chat window and say, yeah, I have been there. I know it. I have seen it. So let's get to see the first video. And this is the famous dance. No, we get to see the answer. We need to be slow. So everyone take on to the chat window. I know you already had a sneaker peek on the next slide, but that's okay. Yeah? CHC, did you see it or Gitanjali, you know it? Wonderful. Excellent. Excellent. That was good. So yes, indeed, it's the Kandyan dance. It's a very, very wonderful high energy dance that is seen in Colombo. So next time when you visit it, do have a look. Next. Next, have a look at this fort. So we have seen a lot of forts all across the world, but which fort is this, which is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site? Let's see. Yeah, which one is this? From Oman? Let's see. Abhimanyu, thank you, Abhimanyu. Okay, back, awesome. Amazing. So I guess Gitanjali, okay. Just a 10-second more. Is it Behla? Is it Behla? Let's see. Oh, Gitanjali has been to Oman. Thank you, Gitanjali. Behla Fort and Oasis it is. Amazing. I wonder when you get lost in the desert, you look for the oasis. You look for that water. And we all coaches definitely look for that when we are fully present in the coaching session. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see what's coming up on the screen. So, Chennai is famous for temples, and this one is famous for its Dravidian architecture. Very intricate, very, very colorful. So, which one is it? Chennai chapter. And all the others who have been to Chennai or who are enthusiasts in architecture. Which one is this? Let's see. Krishna, then let's see. Which temple is this? Indu, which one is this? Apart from I know, I need the answer to it. Okay. All right, Rajesh, Sunny, Himani. No, it's not the Meenakshi. It's not the Meenakshi. Let's go on. Radha Kanji, it's not the Kanchivaram. Abhimanyu, amazing. The answer is not in the question. It's not the Palani Murugan temple. Palani Murugan temple is deep inside in Palani. This one is in Chennai itself. Which one is this? Firoza, you've got it. You've nailed it. Yes, it is Kapaleshwarar temple. Definitely it is. It's a beautiful high energy temple. Do visit the temples in South India. Moving on, let's see what's coming next on the screen, which country we are going to travel in. Oh, we are still here in India, in Bangalore. So, what is this famous drum dance? Which one is this? Any idea? Which one is this famous drum dance? And it's really high energy one. Amazing, everyone. Awesome. And are we going to have this in the celebration of 10 years Bangalore chapter? We definitely need to have this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, Rachel, we're looking forward to. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Let's keep going ahead. Which country is coming next? Israel it is. So which one is this famous sport? Have a look what they're wearing, which sport are they gearing up to? So which one is this? Let's see. I knew Radha Kanji would be the first one and Tinas, awesome. Rachel, soccer, football, whatever you would call it from the heart. It is. Definitely, it is. It is. So this one is the famous historical site in Delhi. And which one is this? I should have said that all the Delhiites right at the last. But then it is Jantar Mantar. What is Jantar Mantar famous for? Let me just twist the question. It is Jantar Mantar, but what is this famous for? What does it do? Krishna, absolutely, sundial. Raja Jai Singh. Imagine in those times when we had to use these bigger, watches, and now we all have those smart watches on our hands. But this watch was the most correct sundial. Amazing. Great. Let's keep going. So, see, as you are going from one slide to another, your mind is traveling countries. At least we'll go to 12 different chapters, 9 countries you'll be viewing. All right, let's see. Which one is this which was transformed into a national historical park in New Jersey? This was a famous scientist, at least my famous one. Now, see. Okay. Not Einstein, Krishna. Indo. Okay. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait for a couple more. Friends, go for it. Which one? Doris, Edison. Okay. Who else? Famous scientist. Very famous scientist. Let's have a look. Let's go to the answer. Let's see which famous scientist house. Indeed, it's Thomas Edison. And what is Edison famous for? What is he famous for? What did he invent? Light bulb. And there was this famous story. Once from this house, he saw early morning that his lab was up in flames. Very calmly, he called his son and said, "Hey, son, I'll show you a magnificent sight." And he came up, and the wife came up and said, "But this is your lab. All the documents, everything is getting burnt." He said, "This is a magnificent sight. Allow every moment to be fully present. When you cannot do anything, you can just be fully present and be there." So that was Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, and that's what we are here, sitting under the lights that we have created to shine that inner light through connecting with this global Cherish coaching festival. So let's go on. Let's go on to the next country. Okay. Which one is this? Which one is this? So let's look at this last one, and this one is the famous wildlife sanctuary, Masai Mara. It is indeed Masai Mara. Amazing. So thank you very, very much for being such a sport. I know there are a lot more, but we have time to keep. We will keep our travels going on for the next 4 days. We have a lot to do. So over to you, Anne. Thank you very much, all the audiences, our coaches, and everyone who is present here.
Thank you, Sangeeta. That was such a fascinating journey through some of the chapters. Right, we've got 5 more chapters to cover. So I'd like to now invite the president of the ICF Kenya chapter.
Greetings, Global Cherish family, and it is such a joy to be part of this Global Cherish Coaching Festival. And I'm particularly happy that the last image on the quiz was from the Masai Mara. And in many ways, I feel like this is the amazing marvel that is the wildebeest migration, which is, of course, millions and millions. In this sense of course, coaching, because as coaches, we represent millions of people, millions of lives and minds shifting, and of course, all towards one direction, which is celebrating, elevating, and of course, shining the spotlight on coaching. So as Kenya chapter, we are particularly excited because of the session we shall be having on 18th of this month with a number of coaches who, of course, are in our Kenya chapter. And in the session, we shall be highlighting equine coaching, which is a very innovative coaching, which we shall be having with Linda and Kristen Somers. We shall also have Sheila Chimwani, who shall be also demonstrating the innovative work she's been doing in the wellness space. So we are truly, truly honored. Thank you, Global Cherish, the initiatives of the Global Cherish community, for inviting us and allowing us to be part of this journey. And we really do look forward to being part of every single session from, of course, tomorrow all the way to the last day. And thank you very much to every member of the Kenya chapter who's represented here. And we shall be together every step of the way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, George. Can I call on the president of ICF UAE to say a few words now?
Good day, everyone. My name is Frenda Graves, and I am the president of ICF UAE chapter, and I'm also very hoarse because I've been teaching for 22 days. So forgive my voice, it doesn't always sound as wonderful. So I want to tell you just a little bit about what we'll be doing from ICF UAE chapter. First of all, we are really here because we embrace the spirit of the Global Cherish Festival. At ICF, we believe that true transformation happens when coaching is built on DEIB, diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. We work very hard here as a multicultural chapter and a very diverse chapter. So we have a very diverse community of coaches across the UAE, over 600, I think 650 now we are. And we are committed to fostering this inclusive coaching culture. Because of the way where we live and how multi-diverse this chapter is, we really must honor different perspectives. We must amplify our diverse voices, and we must create spaces, both for individuals and for organizations. So this is really why we are very proud to be a part of this festival, which is a celebration of coaching, profound impact on creating inclusive, resilient, and thriving communities. For us, for ICF UAE, this festival is not just an event. It is actually a catalyst for connection and for change. It reinforces for us our dedication within our chapter, because we're learning so much just from listening to the other chapters as well. So we really are moving towards supporting personal growth, strengthening leadership, and really moving forward in our chapter. So on Tuesday, the 18th of February at 11:30 Gulf Standard Time and 7:30 GMT, our focus will be on embedding storytelling for cross-cultural coaching. We will start off with our wonderful events director, Saba Akil, who but we kind of introduced on that day a little bit about what we're doing and set the stage for our discussions. Then we have two really incredible speakers lined up. Our first one is our DEIB ambassador, Binish Mirza, and she's going to bring DEIB into life through storytelling. Once she is done, our membership director, Nancy Zakaria, will explore how coaching can create more inclusive and equitable organizations. So we know that their insights will spark thought, insight, and very important conversations. After that, we'll move into some peer learning, giving everyone the chance to exchange ideas, learn from one another, and experience the power of coaching in action. And finally, we'll wrap up with key takeaways and reflections. So for us, this is more than just a discussion. It's an opportunity to learn, to connect, and to explore how coaching can drive real change through DEIB and cultural awareness. So we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, the 18th, 11:30 Gulf time, 7:30 GMT. Thank you so much for allowing me to share.
Thank you for sharing, Franda. Thank you. Could we now ask New Jersey chapter to say a few words?
Hi, everybody. My name is Kelly Combat, and I'm from the ICF New Jersey Charter Chapter. I'm so excited to be here, and I'll tell you why. So, I have a word of the year, and my word of the year this year is celebrate. And so, when I keep hearing about celebration, I'm like, yes, this is exactly what we need to be doing. At ICF New Jersey, one of the things that I was really happy to see was that last exercise around just traveling throughout the world and understanding who we are as a global community. And what I really think about in our chapter, we've been around for about 25 years. Just last year, we celebrated 25 years, and we have over 700 members. And to the core of what we do, we're all about something that we call ideas. Ideas like a light bulb, ideas like innovation. And ideas is really an acronym. It's inclusion, diversity, equity, accessibility, solidarity. That's the scaffolding for everything that we do, because we know that ideas equals innovation. And so on Monday, the 17th, what we're going to be doing is something that's going to spark so many ideas, pun intended. It's called Improv for Coaches. So it's coaching with a twist, Improv for Coaches. And it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern and 3 p.m. GMT. And one of the things that I'm really excited about that is the ability to turn on those light bulbs. I keep saying that because it's Jersey. So turning on those light bulbs and really stepping into improv like the way actors do, being in the moment, getting interactive, and really using that energy to become even better coaches. That's going to be facilitated by our very own co-director of programs. Her name is Carmela O'Flaherty, and I'm just excited for it to happen. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Kelly. I'd now like to call on Tsietsi, our president of the ICF South Africa chapter. Tsietsi, over to you.
Thank you very much. And I hope my South Africa president part is not putting pressure on me. Colleagues, on Tuesday, the 18th, the time will be 10 a.m. GMT, 12 midday South Africa time. We will be talking and embracing embodied storytelling. And here we're talking about moving in change with that beautiful concept of storytelling. For us, it revolves around the element of Ubuntu, which is at the core of us as South Africans being part of the African continent. It's about Ubuntu, which amongst other things revolves around the coordination, the co-hosting, the communication, the collaboration that comes with it. Based on that concept of Ubuntu being me, being who I am because of everyone around me, building into my being, and me in the process contributing to the being of the other person around me. We will be talking to honoring and amplifying the essence of coaching using that point of departure of storytelling. We'll be celebrating that impact of coaching. We'll be connecting with everybody, with every coach in the global universe, if one can call it that. I'm not going to mention the names of our speakers on the day, but I can tell you they are storytellers in their own right. They've written books and many articles. Some of them have even researched on coaching itself. So telling stories is part of them. So they'll be giving us that on Tuesday, the 18th. And we'll use that platform as well to make our contribution to fostering international partnerships as South Africa, as a component of the African continent. And we want, very important, using that concept and dynamism of storytelling to define ourselves, define to the world so the world understands us, understand our point of departure of tourism, accept and appreciate us for who we are. Because we say, and we're going to show it on the day when we talk to storytelling, that we are leaders in our own right as South Africa. We are leaders in our own right as the African continent, and our contribution to the global world is and should be recognized as making that effective and efficient impact on what happens to the world around the globe. And colleagues, thank you very much. I'm going to leave it at that for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tsietsi. Thank you so much. 2 more chapters to go. So we are conscious of time, that we're running out fast. So can I call on the ICF South Florida chapter now?
Yes. Good day, everyone. I'm Valaska Martins. I'm the president of ICF South Florida, and I'm deeply honored to be part of this groundbreaking global Cherish coaching festival. As coaches, we witness daily how powerful connections transform lives. In our chapter is thrilled to contribute to this global celebration. With our session is going to be connecting to cherish beyond borders. And the reason for that is ICF South Florida chapter, it's aim to create a space where coaches can transcend geographical boundaries and cultural boundaries. We are in a special position in the globe. So we have colleagues, we have members from several different places. It's not only Florida. So we find that sharing our experience and our culture just increase our mutual understanding. So this is what makes this festival particularly meaningful for us. And we want to emphasize the celebration of diversity while discovering our common ground. And in South Florida, we live and we breathe multiculturalism every day of our lives. So our session will leverage this experience to help coaches to forge meaningful connections across cultures and enriching our collective space and our practice and expanding our impact. So the experience that we are going to offer you on Tuesday is Tuesday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That experience will guide the participants through the experience that transform strangers into colleagues and colleagues into friends. And together we explore how the different perspectives and approach don't really divide us. It makes us a community, make us stronger and make us vibrant. So I invite everyone to join us in this journey of discovery, where every connection we make strengthens our global coaching community. So thank you, and let's cherish this opportunity and grow together.
Thank you so much, Valeska. Okay, so our final chapter is the ICF Uganda chapter. So I'd like to call on that chapter to say a few words, and then I'm going to immediately after Stephen has spoken, if Bhavna can come back on. So I would just like to thank all the presidents for sharing their inspirational messages and telling us about their amazing events. It really is something very special. So over to you, Stephen.
Thank you very much, Anne. Warmest greetings to you all colleagues on the call. When I say warmest greetings, we send you the sunshine from Kampala, a very, very warm part. Right now we're enjoying it. So our CEO, Magda, we send you some of the sunshine. That's the beauty of the diversity. Yeah, we can export some of it. We are glad. My name is Stephen Mukasa, the ICF Uganda president. I have seen some of my colleagues on the call too. I salute you. Thank you very much for joining in. And when Setse reached out about the Global Cherish Coaching Festival, later on I spoke with Kavita and Sanjita. We felt this connected with us. It's something that is very, very dear to us. And seeing that we are here to cherish one another, this will only take us far. It reminds me of one of the African quotes that the river doesn't drink its own water. So you can imagine if a river doesn't drink its own water, it needs other rivers to pour into it. And this is something that will nicely come out during this Cherish Coaching Festival. So we in Uganda invite you in a very special way as well on 18th, that will be Tuesday at 1500 hours GMT or 1800 hours at 6 p.m. East African time. Please come join us. We're going to talk about nurturing connection and intimacy. In Uganda, we are feelers. Connection is something that speaks to us quite vividly. And we shall have one of our colleagues, MCC Dr. Nora Boyer, walking us through this fantastic topic. But other than that, we shall also have showcase some of a very good organization here in Uganda where coaching has bloomed, where coaching has fostered this connection and intimacy, where coaching has gotten people to reach their next best selves. So we are glad, and please, as we are here, as we are tapping into this wonderful festival, let me also leave you with another African quote that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So it's good to see that we are here together. And as we are here together, I'm sure we are going to go further. Thank you very much. And let's plug in. Warmest regards from Uganda. Cheers.
Bhavna, you're on mute.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Anne, for taking this forward. And I hope to see you as you're taking off from work as well. Yeah. So thank you, Presidents, for your share and keeping in mind the time. And we have a special guest here. And we have the Director Research who wants to talk about research as well. So just sharing the research, would request Gitanjali to share the research on the chat box, and she can take it up after our guest speaker. So we have, I'm hearing my echo. Yeah, okay. Okay. So as we are coming to the end of the launch, we have the speaker who would like to share her insights and encourage us all as we take this journey forward. Please welcome Nararath Pak Vachiramarpon, who is here with us today. Pak is an accomplished regional manager spearheading growth across dynamic Asia-Pacific region for International Coaching Federation. She effectively manages connections with 11 chapters and 2 coaching communities. Pak's journey through International Foundation, Travel Association, and educational initiatives, EdTech startups, and back to association highlights her adaptability and passion for betterment of society through non-profit endeavors. Pak's unwavering passion lies in positively impacting lives, promoting sustainable living, and fostering an earth-friendly approach. She enthusiastically embraces diverse cultures, fueling her curiosity for global exploration. Thank you so much for joining, Pack. I know it's over time and would love to hear from you.
Thank you, Bhavna. It's been great to be here with you all. Well, that's an incredible journey that we have to embark it together today as we launch the Global Cherish Coaching Festival. And we stand united in our shared mission to cherish, uplift, and transform. A huge round of applause to ICF Delhi and ICF South Africa, along with all the participating chapters across the globe. I recommend that we get to see all the presidents from the 12th chapter already. So a big round of applause for you all. Thank you for bringing this vision to life. You have turned an idea into a movement. And of course, let's take a moment to appreciate our amazing superwomen, Bhavna Nagar, Sanjita Dasgupta, and Kavita Govinti, the champion behind the Cherish initiative. I mean, you didn't just start the program, you ignited the global ripple effect of inclusion and belonging. So this festival, I know that we're talking about celebration, but what I see, it's more than just a celebration. It's a call to action. It reminds us that when we cherish each other, we all grow. And when we grow together, we create the world where no one left behind. From mental and physical well-being to cultural exchange and peer coaching to Cherish initiative, it's shown us that the transformation begins within, then extend to our community and ultimately impact the world. So, just like a small point that you just started, and now how many times that we're covering today? I'm not sure. But I think I would be like the far eastern one to you all. And let's be honest, cherishing ourselves, it isn't always easy. I know that between coaching session that you have, deadlines, and life unexpected twists that can always happen all the time. Self-care can feel like a luxury, but if today has shown us anything, it's that cherishing is not an extra, it's an essential. As the picture that Bhavna showed earlier in the session, that it's the building with a good foundation. Cherishing builds the good foundation to support, and that we can keep on going. So, well, I am aware of time, sir, so I will keep it short, and as we close this launch, let's take a deep breath to soak this moment. We are one global community brought together by shared purpose to cherish, to uplift, and to transform. Whether you are joining from Delhi, Cape Town, Muscat, Florida, Santa Cruz, this movement belongs to us all. Let's commit to living out the principle of cherish, not just these 5 days, but beyond. Because when we cherish, we don't just grow, we thrive together. And thank you everyone for your energy, your passion, and unwavering commitment for coaching. A huge thank to organizers. I've been in touch with Bhavna, and I know that the amount of work that she just communicating with me alone, it's a lot already. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Pat. So we hope to see you for all the events to cherish them all.
Well, I need to find the link to all of them. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you. So with this, while we are coming to the end, we would request Gitanjali, our Director Research from ICF Delhi NCR Charter Chapter, to please share the research. We know we are running out of time, but please share the research because it's exciting.
Well, a very, very good day to everyone who's with us right now. And, in January, we heard about the latest report from the World Economic Forum talking about the increasing geopolitical, social, and environmental risks that we are facing as humankind. However, as we reflect on all the sharings of today as part of the launch festival, we are very, very confident that as the coaching community, we will succeed in our mission to create a truly sustainable and inclusive world. Uh, with this thought in mind, we have initiated a research for all the participating chapters who are currently with us as part of the cherishing journey. And our focus is to really understand how cross cultural coaching is playing out at this point of time. We have already got insights from 150 coaches across different chapters. And on behalf of the entire team, I wanted to thank each one who has already responded to the survey. The insights are amazing, and so are the stories that we are reading as part of the survey form. The most important thing which has emerged for us that whenever we as coaches get involved in cross cultural coaching interventions, it is a journey of self reflection as it is about making a difference to the coachee that we are working with. Cross cultural coaching pushes our boundaries, helps us overcome our biases, and helps us reframe our own thought patterns. And this is the power that we hope to bring to each one of you through the research that we are conducting. This is the survey code. If any of you has not responded to the survey till this point of time, please feel free to scan the survey QR code. We have also shared the survey link as part of the chat window. And this is a request to anyone in this group who have not participated in the research yet. We already have 150 coaches whose wisdom and experience is there with us. And we hope that we'll be able to generate powerful insights to help each one of you in your cross cultural coaching journeys. Last date to respond is February 19th, which is the culmination of our Cherish festival. We will be sharing certain critical insights as part of the culmination event and then work on the detailed report, which is going to be shared with all the participating chapters. So, really looking forward to your support. Please do respond and encourage your peers to respond as well. That's all from my side. Thank you, Bhavna. Over to you.
Thank you, Gitanjali, and thank you for all the passion you brought in along with this research. So it is not just a research. There's a lot of thought which has gone, and we are waiting to get the analysis, interpretation, whatever she is working on towards the culmination. So now I would request Indu to share certain details before we close about registration for the event and the schedule. Over to you, Indu.
Thank you, Bhavna. Good evening, everyone from India, and maybe it's good morning and good afternoon for different locations, people joining in from the various locations. It's happy to see you all over here. And with respect to the event on the chat box, yes, I have shared the entire event schedule for you to go through all the events that each participating chapter is presenting on with their chapter links. So take your time to look at those events and join in as much as possible to make this event more successful. Cherish all the cultures, understand different nuances of cultures coming in from each chapter for you people. On the chat box window, again, I have shared the two events that are happening tomorrow, which is the first event being ICF Colombo chapter taking over us to the coaching to build cultural resilience. The GMT time being 10 a.m. Local time of Colombo being 3:30. So we are looking forward to see you all at the event to see how cultural resilience can be built in. And that will be followed by an event by ICF Oman Charter Chapter on the echoes of culture, reflective coaching inspired by Oman's heritage. So let's get into understand what's there in for us. And that's happening at GMT 12:30 p.m. EST 7:30 a.m. So do join us and enjoy every moment. The further updates or further other events are also there in the entire scheduler event, which is being shared in the chat window. Please take your time. Over to you, Banna. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Indu. And I can see this detailed information like you always do. So with this, we come to the end of the launch. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Cherish Champions, for being there at the back end, Text team, who's been behind the scenes for working for making all this possible. And see you all geared up tomorrow to cherish each chapter by attending their events. Thank you.